Hi everyone. So in today's daily answer rating practice of industrial geography, we'll be discussing about two questions. Many steel plants act as a instrument of decentralization of iron and steel industry in India. Explain. As is 15 mark questions, we can go on with respect to definition and the characteristics of mini steel plants, and then give a distribution of mini steel plants with an Indian map. The larger number of mini steel plants are mostly located on the western side of the country, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu regions, and southern parts, western and southern parts. Uh, all these areas, which has been largely distributed. Right. With respect to the question, instrument of decentralization, you can speak with respect to source of raw materials, which is pig iron, sponge iron, and also the scrap materials of the iron, not the conventional large-scale iron mines, coal mines areas. Investment is also a less amount of investment is required with respect to it, not like as large investment in the areas of industry. With research and development over the years, the technology has also been upgraded, and the mini steel plants have been using the recent technological advancements. And the products produced in the areas of western part of the country, which are largely focused on the market demand in the local regions. So market supply is also being fulfilled. It also reduces the import dependence. Import dependence in two areas. One is from the raw materials of iron and coal, which is imported from the other parts of the country, and also the finished products. Import dependence the western parts of the region is also being reduced. There is also you can speak whether the internal transport is also being reduced. If there is no mini steel plant in the western part of the region, they will be largely dependent upon the eastern part of the country on the integrated steel plants. That is also being reduced. Then the next 3 points will be a conventional point. Employment has been increasing, industrial growth is increasing, per capita income has been increasing, right? And then we can also speak about support to the other industrial needs. So agglomeration of industry is being taking place, and regional development is being going in the areas of backward regions, in the areas of MSME growth has been taking place over the regions. TMT steels has been and rods has been coming over the regions, and less environmental impact in comparison to the integrated steel plants because of the reasons of one, technological advancement, so less pollution will be there. Number two, uh, scrap iron has been converted into finished product. So reuse of scrap is being made in those areas. So that is also been the reason for less industrial impact. Third is like the scale is also very small, so the amount of impact is also being less with respect to it. But one problem in the environment is regulation, because many steel plants will be there, so you'll have to go upon regulation with a large number of industrial units rather than certain few numbers of industrial units. That will be the case, right? And to end with respect to it, conclude, you can say with respect to how it has been changing the industrial landscape of the country or the thing. We look into this, raw material source connects with respect to the Weber, and also the product produced in market supply is being reducing the transportation costs because it fulfills the local needs, again connecting with the Weber. And the third is agglomeration of industries by supporting the industrial needs, again Weber with respect to regional development. And these 3 points come from the regional development, which is a syllabus-based topic will be the case. Right? Moving on to the second question, startup may play an important role in giving fillip to the economic growth in India. Illustrate with examples. Again, a 15 mark questions. Give a brief of startup. How can the introduction can be there? Like how the government of India has been come up with the startup India program in the year so and so, which has been with an objective of these, which you have studied in the basic current affairs. Pick it and give us an introduction, right? And what is written in the pink are the theme areas, and what is written in the black are the startups. All the startups we do know, which we one or other way use it in day-to-day requirements, right? So you can speak with respect to how the employment opportunities. You can take any of the IT startups or e-commerce startups and or any startup, transportation startup, and then speak with respect to how employment is being given. Investment, both the local investment, angel investment comes with respect to it, venture capital comes with respect to it, the FTA comes with respect to the regions, entrepreneurship, individual entrepreneurship has been largely growing because of it. Foreign investments. Okay. Technological development is being made. For example, like the transportation has been made much more easier. E-commerce has been much more made more easier with respect to it, right? Emergence of new service sector, which was not available in the earlier time period, has been made with respect to it. Even, for example, with respect to day-to-day grocery shopping, as I was telling that I was not well and bedridden for 10 days, right? The way that I was able to survive is only because of the uh, kind of e-commerce that has been mentioned here. Right? And export, now we have been able to have export orientation has also been there. Largely IT based export orientation has been going on with respect to the areas. Some amount of finished product is being exported over the regions. Illustrated examples, so you can give examples of any of these same areas with respect to it, Ola, Rapido, Freshworks, with an e-commerce, Flipkart, multiple e-commerce has been there. Make my trip, big basket, ATMs. So investment, the payment gateways has been made. UPI based transactions have been made with respect to delivery, with respect to all this policy bazaars. all those has been there, right? So this can be discussed theme areas and discussed with respect to the examples, how it has been changing. Each and every theme, give one example. And note, none of these people are supporting me. Okay? And questions for tomorrow. Analyze. I have taken if you have looked into it, all the questions that we have been seeing in the recent time periods are recent questions and also slightly tough based questions, not the easier ones. Same provision goes for the tomorrow also. Analyze the dynamics of industrial location in the metropolitan cities of India. 10-15 marks, and India is bestowed with mineral resources due to its geological structure. Correlate the above statement with a large mineral belt. The question is not to write about the mineral belts of India. You will have to correlate with the geological structure, right? Uh, try it. We'll again discuss tomorrow with respect to how the answers can be taken. Thank you.